Could your 2013 P Jefferson Nickel be worth a fortune? What if one of the most ordinary coins in your pocket was hiding an extraordinary secret? Imagine reaching into your change jar, pulling out a simple 2013 P United States 5-cent coin, and discovering that collectors are willing to pay hundreds, thousands, or even far more for the right example. It sounds unbelievable, but stories like these have fueled the excitement of coin collecting for generations. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of America's most recognizable modern coins, the 2013 P Jefferson Nickel. Along the way, you'll learn what makes some examples incredibly valuable, how to identify rare varieties, and why collectors never stop searching through pocket change. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Coin Collection 1, where we uncover hidden treasures, fascinating coin history, and the secrets that every collector should know. The United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel, has been part of American life for well over a century. Although its face value is only 5 cents, its historical importance reaches far beyond its purchasing power. Every nickel tells a story about the nation that produced it, the people who designed it, and the millions of Americans who carried it in their pockets every day. The 2013 P Jefferson Nickel belongs to one of the longest-running coin series in American history, continuing a tradition that began in 1938, when the Jefferson nickel replaced the famous Buffalo nickel. The decision to honor Thomas Jefferson was both symbolic and practical. Jefferson was one of America's founding fathers, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, the nation's third president, and a visionary whose influence shaped the United States. His image on the nickel reminds Americans of the country's democratic ideals and enduring history. For decades, Jefferson's portrait has evolved slightly through redesigns while maintaining the dignity and recognition that collectors have come to appreciate. The reverse design features Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, located in Virginia. More than just an impressive mansion, Monticello represents Jefferson's passion for architecture, science, agriculture, and education. The detailed depiction of this historic building serves as a tribute to one of America's greatest historical landmarks. Every line engraved into the design reflects the remarkable craftsmanship of the United States Mint. The P Mint mark identifies this coin as having been struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most important minting facilities in the United States. Since its establishment in 1792, the Philadelphia Mint has produced billions of coins that have circulated throughout the nation. Modern minting technology allows extraordinary precision, yet even with sophisticated equipment, small mistakes occasionally occur. Those rare mistakes are exactly what many collectors dream of finding. The 2013 P Jefferson Nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a composition that has been used for regular Jefferson nickels since 1946. This durable alloy gives the coin its distinctive silver-colored appearance while allowing it to withstand years of circulation. The coin measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, weighs exactly 5 grams, and has a plain edge without reading. Although these specifications may seem ordinary, they are essential when authenticating genuine examples and identifying unusual mint errors. Producing a modern nickel involves an incredible manufacturing process. Large coils of metal are rolled to precise thicknesses before circular blanks are punched from the sheets. These blanks are softened through heat treatment, cleaned, polished, and then passed through upsetting mills that create raised rims. Finally, powerful coining presses strike each blank with tremendous force, impressing the detailed designs onto both sides of the coin in a fraction of a second. Millions of nickels are produced with astonishing speed, yet even the most advanced machinery can occasionally produce fascinating errors that become prized collectibles. Most 2013 P Jefferson nickels entered circulation immediately after leaving the mint. They traveled through banks, stores, vending machines, restaurants, and countless everyday transactions. Because of this extensive circulation, many examples now display scratches, contact marks, worn details, and discoloration. High-grade coins that escaped heavy circulation are naturally much scarcer, making them especially attractive to collectors seeking exceptional condition. Collectors evaluate every coin according to its grade. Professional grading services examine luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal before assigning a numerical grade on the internationally recognized Sheldon scale. Coins graded mint state 65, 66, 67, or even higher become increasingly difficult to locate. At the highest levels, even tiny imperfections can mean the difference between an ordinary collectible and a premium rarity. One question appears repeatedly across the coin collecting community. Can a 2013 P Jefferson Nickel really be worth $1 million? The honest answer requires understanding how coin values work. A normal circulated 2013 P nickel is generally worth only its face value or a small premium in uncirculated condition. However, exceptionally rare mint errors, dramatic striking mistakes, unique die varieties, or extraordinary specimens in virtually perfect condition can command dramatically higher prices than ordinary examples. When headlines mention coins worth hundreds of thousands or even $1 million, they almost always involve one-of-a-kind era coins, historic rarities, or record-breaking auction results rather than standard circulation pieces. This distinction is extremely important because it helps collectors separate realistic expectations from sensational headlines. While discovering $1 million nickel would be extraordinarily unlikely, discovering a valuable era coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars is entirely possible. That possibility is what keeps millions of collectors searching through rolls of coins every year. Among the most desirable mint eras are doubled dies. These occur when the working die receives multiple misaligned impressions during production, creating visible doubling on letters, numbers, or design elements. Genuine doubled dies are highly sought after because they originate during die creation rather than through damage after the coin enters circulation. Off-center strikes also attract tremendous attention. If the blank shifts during striking, part of the design may be missing, while the remaining portion appears dramatically displaced. Depending on the percentage of the off-center strike and whether the date remains visible, such coins can become valuable collector pieces. Another fascinating error involves broad strikes, where the coin is struck without the retaining collar. The result is a coin that spreads beyond its normal diameter while losing its defined edge. These unusual pieces immediately stand out from ordinary nickels and are eagerly collected. Die cracks, retained cuds, die chips, and die breaks also create collectible varieties. As dies wear down after striking countless coins, cracks can develop that transfer raised lines or unusual shapes onto the finished coins. While minor examples may carry modest premiums, dramatic die failures often generate significant collector interest. Multiple strikes represent another spectacular category. These occur when a coin receives more than one strike while remaining inside the press. The resulting overlapping designs create dramatic visual effects that capture the attention of collectors worldwide. Wrong Planchet errors are among the rarest and most valuable mistakes. Imagine a Jefferson nickel accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination. Such errors are extremely scarce because modern mint quality control systems are designed to prevent them. When authentic examples appear, they often become highlights of major collections. Collectors also pay close attention to strike quality. Even though modern minting technology produces consistently sharp coins, certain examples display exceptionally crisp details across Jefferson's portrait and Monticello. These fully struck coins often receive stronger demand from advanced collectors seeking perfection. Authentication remains one of the most important aspects of coin collecting. Valuable coins should be examined carefully under magnification to identify genuine mint characteristics rather than post-mint damage. Scratches, environmental damage, polishing, artificial tunning, or altered mint marks can dramatically reduce value. For potentially valuable discoveries, professional authentication through respected grading services provides confidence for both buyers and sellers. Proper preservation plays an equally important role. Collectors should always handle coins by their edges to avoid fingerprints and skin oils. Coins should never be cleaned with chemicals, abrasive cloths, or polishing compounds. Cleaning almost always lowers collector value because original surfaces are highly prized. Instead, valuable coins should be stored in archival quality holders, capsules, or certified slabs that protect them from moisture, dust, and physical damage. The market for modern Jefferson nickels has grown steadily as more collectors recognize that today's circulating coins may become tomorrow's important collectibles. Registry set competition encourages collectors to seek the finest certified examples available, increasing demand for coins with exceptional grades. As populations of top-grade coins remain relatively limited, premium prices can emerge for the very best specimens. History has shown that remarkable discoveries often occur in the most ordinary places. Rare coins have been found in inherited collections, forgotten piggy banks, bank rolls, cash registers, and everyday pocket change. These discoveries remind collectors that valuable treasures do not always begin inside museum displays or wealthy collections. Sometimes they begin with curiosity, patience, and careful observation. The year 2013 itself represents an interesting chapter in American history. The nation continued recovering from the global financial crisis, while technological innovation accelerated and digital payments became increasingly common. Yet despite advances in electronic transactions, billions of physical coins continued circulating across the country, connecting Americans to a tradition that stretches back more than 2 centuries. One persistent myth claims that every old or unusual-looking coin must be worth a fortune. Experienced numismatists know this simply is not true. Value depends upon rarity, condition, collector demand, historical significance, and authenticity. Another myth suggests that every era coin is valuable. In reality, many forms of damage occur after coins leave the mint and carry little or no premium. Learning the difference between genuine mint errors and post-mint damage is one of the most rewarding skills a collector can develop. Serious collectors recommend examining coins under strong lighting with a quality magnifying glass or loupe. Compare suspected varieties with verified reference images, study known error characteristics, and never rush into selling an unusual coin before researching it thoroughly. Knowledge remains the greatest investment any collector can make. The excitement surrounding coins like the 2013 P Jefferson Nickel demonstrates why numismatics continues attracting enthusiasts of all ages. Every coin represents a combination of history, economics, art, engineering, and human curiosity. Whether your nickel ultimately proves to be worth 5 cents, $50, several $1,000s, or an extraordinary amount because of a rare mint error or exceptional condition, the search itself is part of the adventure. Although stories of million-dollar coins capture headlines around the world, remember that such extraordinary values almost always involve exceptionally rare error coins, unique specimens, or historic record-setting auction pieces. A standard 2013 P Jefferson Nickel is not typically worth anywhere near that amount. However, remarkable mint errors, elite certified grades, and highly unusual varieties can make certain examples surprisingly valuable, which is exactly why collectors continue checking every coin they receive. The next time someone hands you a nickel in change, don't dismiss it as ordinary. Take a closer look at the date, the mint mark, the strike, the surfaces, and every tiny detail. That simple habit has led to some incredible discoveries throughout the history of coin collecting. Hidden treasures often reveal themselves only to those willing to look carefully. Thank you for watching this journey into the fascinating world of the 2013 P Jefferson Nickel. If you enjoyed discovering the history, minting process, collecting secrets, and potential hidden value behind this remarkable American coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Coin Collection 1, share it with fellow collectors, and leave a comment telling us the most interesting coin you've ever found in your pocket change. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and remember that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered.